My goodness. It doesn't want me to stream today, friends. Oh my gosh. It's like everything's trying to get in the way. Hello, honey bear. How are you? Welcome. So, Homeburger, tell me, what did you do on your stream today? I think the light behind us, all the lights cut out, guys. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Let's paint some fairies. Let's paint some fairies, guys. My gosh, my gosh. Oh, it's been a day, guys. It's been a crazy day. But yeah, Hamburger, tell us what you did on your stream today. I'd love to know. Alright, time to continue this fairy. All my cameras reset as well, guys. So much has happened. Okay. My beautiful, beautiful fairy. Yeah, at least we're back. At least it did come back. That's convenient. Because yeah, without the undead knight here, I don't really know how to how to get it back. But yeah, she's looking beautiful. I'm very happy with her. I'm gonna start the clover down the bottom. That's a very exciting part. So where'd my brush go? I lost. Oh, there we go. It's all there. Sorry, I do apologize. All right, time for the green. And my goodness, is it going to be beautiful? I always love doing a nice, beautiful, deep green. I don't want to go up the top area because most of that might still be a little wet. I'll just go down the bottom here. And I want the top leaves to be nice and crisp, so we'll do those later. For now, we're plodding along like so. I also do want to work in some brown, so I'm gonna just here and there add some beautiful brown tones as well. Loving that. Absolutely loving that. That's lovely. Cool. Alright, I might see if I can erase these wing portions though. I'd like her wings to be on there. Yeah, I'm very happy with how I've blended this one. I feel like I've learned a lot since I blended the last one. This one's definitely a lot easier. Definitely. Alright. So I can't do the skin just yet. I might do the top leaf. Hard to see, is it actually dry? I reckon so. I reckon I can do the top leaf. Might go with a slightly smaller brush though. Thank you for the follow. This is Shalana. Thank you so much. Whereabouts are you from? Alright, I want to do a little bit of red. A slight reddish tone near the tippy tips. So Australian gum leaves actually are very colourful, very pretty types of leaves. I reckon I could probably start with some of the face. Just here and there. We're getting there. Making progress. I'm real happy with her actually. Once all of the bottom area dries, I'll be able to, start working on the little crisp flowers. That'll be beautiful. I really want to give her like lovely dark red, deep red ginger hair. I feel like I don't like the idea of that. Give some contrast, I reckon. I'll be right back, guys. There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna just play with some slightly darker shades over here. Do have the light coming from this side, so that does change things slightly. How do I handle light direction with translucent materials? Um, I'm not exactly sure how it's any different from non-translucent materials. Basically, just applying however dark it needs and however light it needs. I think it actually feels a little easier with translucent materials because you don't have to control how light and dark it is with the paint itself. So with my oils, I have to change, how much black I add or something. With this, not so much. I can not only control how dark it is with adding black or, darker colors, I can also control that by, adding more water or just applying less paint. So I feel like it's a lot more flexible with this sort of thing. Definitely. I want to find a type of Australian flower. That I think like a pinkish tone. Probably what I want to do. All right, we'll go pink. But yeah, I hope that answers the question. It's not something I've really thought about. It doesn't feel any different to like non-translucent materials really. It feels pretty much exactly the same, but if anything, I think I have just more options. But yeah, the harder thing with watercolor is just it's very, very hard to control compared to, say, oils. At least for me, I always feel that way. I know a lot of people think that oils are so hard and watercolors are easy. I don't really feel that's the case. I feel oils are harder. At least when I'm working with my oils, I feel a lot more in my comfort zone. And when I'm working with watercolors, I more often feel like I don't know what I'm doing. So, and I have done watercolor a lot longer than I've done oils. So, I don't know who feels that way, but it definitely is not me. Oh, I'm gonna add some redness to her ears as well. Pinkness, I guess. Pinkness. All right. Maybe this little one should be brunette. Be right back. One moment. Uh, you suppose it comes down to how many sessions do I plan to spend to complete the artwork? Wheel has the flexibility to fix or rewrite your work. Watercolor, not really. Exactly. I mean, they do also have completely different looks, which is the reason I pick one or the other. So, if I want this sort of translucent illustrated look, I'll generally go for my watercolor. And if I feel like actually I want to have a more layered look, then I'll always pick my oils. But yeah, you're totally right. Like, I can't layer in the same way over this, and once something has been laid down, that is kind of final, and you can't do very much about it. So yeah, considering small to average size projects, you don't think you've ever seen anyone go back to their watercolor piece to edit it? Yeah, exactly. You can't edit it. That's the thing. Um, so yeah, it would not be possible at all. And I think the only way you can really play around with watercolors in that way is having when you have pencils, like you can layer it with pencils and stuff such, but anything else is kind of just off limits. Maybe I make her like. I did make the other one blonde though. I feel like I should do something different for this one. I was gonna go with like a really bright red haired one, fairy, but now that her clothes are red, I don't really want to overdo the red. So I think I'm gonna go with more of a brunette. There, I have a lovely brown now. See how we go. Oh, hello, Cowardly. Hello. I think we'll start with try to start with the braids. Why is it so I've got way too much water on this. Too much water, not enough paint. Yeah, I'm loving this color. Gosh, it's soaking up the paint, guys. It's crazy. Oh, very happy. Yeah, I think that works well. How have you been, Cowardly? We're painting a fairy today, as you can probably tell. Very exciting. I'm going to be able to play around so easy with my pencils. And I got different colored pencils recently. I traded mine with my mom. So my mum wanted pastel pencils, and mine were actually pastel pencils, which just don't work for me most of the time. My pencils, like I use graphite, so in pretty much all my work, and those pencils were pastel based, so it was not the best combination. So we traded. My mum and I traded, and I think we're both happy now. I haven't asked her. I don't think she's had a chance to really use hers yet. And see if they actually work for her. But they're very very good pencils. My parents actually gave those to me for my birthday. And at the time, I didn't really know what kind of pencils I wanted. I just knew I wanted colored pencils, but I had like pretty much no understanding of what that meant. So over time, I kind of just figured out what I wanted in pencils. And oh goodness, guys, today is really bad hay fever day. All right, she is definitely coming along nicely. I think we're gonna need one more day to work on her though. Just because I want to add like lots and lots of pencil details. And I really don't want to rush that. I want all this clover to stand out. And sing along at the age of paranoia? Is that a song? My brother and husband and I recently had we had what we called a record night, and each of us would all choose 10 songs, 10 different songs that we feel the other people in the group may not have heard yet, and then make a playlist of those, and then we would like it would play each person's song of choice in like a turn. So mine first, then my husband's and my brother's, etc., and go in turns. And it was just like a really cool way to experience new music, stuff that you may not have listened to before. I really enjoyed it. We all did. And sometimes it's like you discover initially, like we all thought, oh, it's gonna be kind of hard to find, you know, 10 songs that other people may not have heard before. But believe it or not, guys, it was actually harder to narrow the list down than fill it up. So that was interesting. Lots and lots of clover. And some clover has like a pinkish flower. So I think I'm gonna just make these kind of pinkish, like so. Bring some color. Records are always a sound purchase. Well, these we actually did not listen to these on records. It was record night. We called it record night, but they were just like from like digital copies because we can't afford that many records. That would be a bit tricky. But we do between I think all three of us. I think we do have a pretty large record collection already. That's cool. Oh, Dara, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. I guess so. I think so. I think I probably have about 20 different vinyl records in my personal collection. I think my husband has about probably 15. And my brother probably has more than 20, I think. At least he's got 20. So between the three of us, we have a pretty decent record collection. How is Skel doing? Haven't been on 76 for many days now. I only hop on like once a week to do the weekly challenges. Um, Goodness. Skel's blood pressure is not like the blood pressure medication is like exhausting him at the moment, but he is doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. He's retiring soon, so he's in good spirits. I think I want to go with like lovely, bright blue eyes for her. I'm loving that. Looks great. Looks really great. And like a mom, has she cooked anything new lately? Next cooking stream, when? I have to. She's retiring soon too, so I'll have to ask her if she'd be keen to do another. She might be. She just might be. But yeah, have to ask her first. She's gonna start working on my recipe cards pretty soon as well. So I'm designing the herb and spice jars, and we were thinking of doing like little recipe cards for those. So yeah, she'll also be doing that at some point. I'm pretty happy with her as she is. I think we just need to fill in this little splotch of blue bit over here. And I also need to do the stalk. I'm gonna make it mostly green. But yeah, I reckon, guys, we are ready to do some colored pencils today. We may continue tomorrow because I don't know if we'll finish today. Hang on, let me see. We do have like another hour. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. I want to actually show you guys something. Totally pack away my paint, but I have something to show you guys. So I'll just pack her away for a second. All right. Okay. So I recently got new pencils, as I told you guys. My other pencils were pastels, and I really needed pencils that worked with my graphite. So I got these Prismacolor erasable pencils, and I have them in a whole set of colors now, guys. Look how beautiful. This is one that I sharpened earlier. I still need to get around to sharpening all of them, but I'm very, very excited to start using these today. All right, so that's gonna mean a whole lot of sharpening today. I might get my electric sharpener for that. I haven't used this one in quite some time, my electric sharpener. I haven't actually. It's not the best for, like if you want to get them to a lovely little tip. It doesn't do very good sharpening, but you know, it gets the most of it. As you can see, like that's about as sharp as it goes. It doesn't do much more, but it does, does get it there. So I might do all of them. And then I'll have to go in manually, which is fine. It does go a lot quicker than doing them all by hand. I really like how vibrant these reds are. Yeah, once I've got the whole set done, we'll be ready. Oh, that one's already sharp. I'm not going to do that one. So, to give you guys an idea, when you do them manually, you can get them a whole lot sharper. Oh, this one actually did come sharp. I wonder if... Ooh, I'm kidding, guys. I'm just using it wrong. Using it all wrong. Heck yeah. My goodness. All right. Never had that go so well. Ooh. I just have to push it down better. And it goes nice and... Ooh. I was holding it wrong. Typical iPhone user. Goodness. Oh, I've never had it go so nice and sharp. This probably is the good time to run an ad. Let's run the ad because I'm going to do a bit of this. How can we run it? There we go. Last few. Last few to go. Yeah. Cool. All of them done. I might try to get this cleaned out. Cool. Well, that worked a lot better than I expected. Heck yeah. You're excited for this Friday's concert? It'll be a long drive through the city in peak traffic hours, but you are looking forward to listening to the band and sending pics to your friends. Yeah, please send me some pics too. I'd love to see. All right, time to get all of these back in the center, guys. I like to kind of color code my pencils when I put them in the Sendak. So we're gonna do the color coding thing again. Oh, they're very sharp and pointy now. Probably a bit too sharp and pointy. So I was gonna go from the purple. I think last time I went from the blue. Go into the pink. And go to the yellow on this side. I think I need a bigger Sendak at this point. These are just fitting in. Just. And I don't know if storing them this way up is the best idea, just because the Sendak does fold over. So we'll, and it is kind of pointy taking them out, so I might swap the sides. Maybe? Maybe? I think so. I think upside down. We're going to the upside down, my friends. Swapping them out. Much better. Ooh, that one got stuck. Better. Now I don't get poked every time I want to take a pencil off. All right, we're set and ready to go. Now I can get the artwork back out. There we go. Heck yeah. Super excited. This is the part where she really comes to life, so it is my favorite part. All right. I wonder if this one will just kind of blend things a little. It's very faint, very, very hard to actually see, but I do think it's there. Yeah, these pencils definitely blend so much better than my last ones do. So I was saying to you guys earlier how back when I was like first trying to get into colored pencils, uh, my parents bought me a pastel set because I had no idea what I really wanted to do. And so they bought me a set and it just never really worked how I wanted it to. Um, and that's because I was trying to use pastel pencils with my graphite and watercolor, and the two just don't work very well. So I gave that set to my mum because she's actually looking for a watercolor set. And yeah, it was a good trade because my mum does lots of pastel art and she wanted a little bit more precision. So hopefully they serve her well. And they're pretty much like I didn't use them very much at all, so they're pretty much brand new. So I'm hoping she will get a lot of life out of them and yeah. The venue seems small and cozy, like a general capacity for 2,500 people. That's incredible. I love going to like smaller bands and like little local music shows. They're very hard to find here in South Australia, though. We don't have a whole lot of art scene in any regard, so it's very difficult finding them. It's either that or they just don't advertise very well. Because sometimes I try to look things up and it's yeah very very hard to find things that are local and going on. So in Melbourne it was a lot easier. Like there's just so much more activity and everything. Like Melbourne is just huge. All right, let's see how the white does. Not too hopeful. Yeah, it's not the best. I mean, it's kind of there, but I'll probably still use my acrylic acrylic markers, to be honest. These pencils have definitely already met the mark. I'm very happy. Like I can draw with these just exactly how I draw it with my graphite pencils, and that is amazing. I could never really do that. So definitely very happy with these. Yeah, I want some of this purpley color on the leaf as well. It's like a strange pinkish brown. I love this color. It is absolutely perfect for my gum leaves. So perfect. Look at that shade. It's beautiful.
Hello.
Tuba, thank you for the biddies. She's really cute. She's starting to be super adorable. I feel like I have so many more options now that the pencils are actually working for me. Usually I was only using those pencils as, little highlights or color blots here and there, but now I can actually incorporate it as a shading element, and it definitely has opened a lot of doors for me. And I also really like that they're erasable as well, because I use my eraser to add like little highlights and such, and so this is going to be very helpful for sure. I actually think we'll finish today, to be honest. Where is that? There is my highlighter pen. My acrylic marker. Thank you for the follow, Cypher. Thank you so much. Finishing? I think so. I think so. Yeah. I just might. Still gotta do the wings though. I feel like the wings don't really stand out yet. All right, let's do a run with the. Actually, I'll do the watercolor first. I just want the wings to be slightly painted, but not entirely. So I'll have to go like really light and just add like a glistering shadow here and there. greens. I haven't even started with my greens. So many flowers. It's incredible. All right, now, guys, we can start adding some details. How have you been, Doodlebee? I think this fairy is going to make a beautiful, beautiful sticker. I'm very excited. Is the stream frozen? I hope not. I hope not. We have had some dropouts earlier, but other than that, we've been all good. I'm pretty happy with her so far. I do want to add maybe a little bit more red some areas. Get some more contrast in. Is the stream frozen for anyone else, or are you guys all still okay? Oh, she is definitely coming along. See if I can add some green shading in here. I'm so happy with how she's turned out. Am I getting my game room back in a couple of days? Yes, the 17th. Gosh, you have a good memory. Yeah, so what is that this Friday? Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's a lot sooner than I thought for some reason it was next Friday. Yeah, it's gonna be this Friday. That is pretty exciting. I'm so happy. It's been way too long that I have not had my games room. And look, that would be all good and well, but it's displacing the whole rest of the house because all the furniture that was in the games room, it's just now spread throughout the entire house, and that is not ideal. So it's gonna be just great having the house back to normal again. I'm really happy. But damn, you have a good memory. So yeah, they're gonna put lovely wood flooring in, which is awesome. Um, and that'll be amazing. So we're gonna have the black walls. I've already looked at. I really want to get a sofa couch in there as well. Um, but I don't know if we can afford that at this point, so we're just gonna have to wait a while and just see kind of see how we go throughout the rest of the year. But yeah, that'll be exciting. Hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna put all my plushies back in there. I'm really excited about that because they haven't really had a lot of space. I've kind of rehomed them into my bedroom for now because they need somewhere, but you know, there's a lot of them, so having the games room back is going to be lovely. Are the walls black? Yes, the walls are all black. So the last thing they need to do this Friday is just to put back um the flooring because at the moment there's just concrete in there, and I was gonna move back in, but then I had to move all the furniture back out as soon as they start, doing the changes. So I was like, no, let's not. Let's just keep things simples. So yeah. So this afternoon I'm going to be working on my planner walkthrough video because I've just, oh gosh, I had a very hectic weekend, guys. I was out with my brother and we went to a really lovely little cafe called the Cherry Bomb Cafe. So I didn't really get any time on the weekend like I thought I would, but that's okay. I had fun. I had heaps of fun. But that means this afternoon, I'm going to be working on the March planner walkthrough video. You hope I share photos when it's back. I'll definitely do that. I'm probably also going to share it in my YouTube video, like a little walkthrough tour of my new studio, new games room. I mean, that would be really cool. So definitely going to be doing that. I'm loving this leaf. So many different colors I can put in this leaf. It's amazing. Oh my gosh! Hello! Hello, everyone! How are you guys? Jagged Ruby, thank you so much for that raid. You saw my post about the cafe. What did I eat? It was like a sourdough with mushroom and beetroot. Uh, what's that? Oh, I always forget what you call that. Not halloumi. Um, the stuff you often put. Oh gosh, no, I forgot. But like a beetroot, some kind of beetroot sauce. Hello, everyone. Hello. Please excuse me. I'm a little bit unwell today. I have a lot of hay fever going on, but yeah. Thank you so much for rating us, Jagged Ruby. What did you stream today? And do you want to show us anything that you worked on, or if you have like a social media page, please feel free to share that with us as well. We have just been working on this fairy illustration of mine. This is for my Patreon. So, oh my goodness, 2 raids in one go. Hello, Raindrop. Raindrop, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. We just got raided by Jagged Ruby and Raindrop Races. I'm just going to snooze this ad for us real quick. 2 raids, yes. Oh my gosh, the hay fever. What did you stream today, Raindrop? Please feel free to share whatever you did. We've been working on this little fairy illustration today. She's for my Patreon. So I'm really, really excited. I did not think I would be finishing her today, but I did. You worked on some art tonight. Ooh, hang on. Oh, these are wonderful. So wonderful. Also, Raindrop, if you'd like to share anything with us, please do. Oh my goodness, these are lovely. I love the little bumblebee. He's so cute. So cute. And I love the way you draw eyes. Your character's outfits are so unique. So cute, so cute. Raindrop, thank you so much for reading us. I appreciate that. We love this fairy. She's so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Are these part of a series? They look like they are. They're so beautiful. I just adore this little bumblebee. He is so cute. So cute. Oh, he's even got a little bow tie. How adorable is that? Jagged Ruby, your art is beautiful. The plan is to make them into figures. You're gonna make a figure of the cute little bumblebee as well? Oh my gosh. That is so exciting. If you have anything to share with us as well, Raindrop, please do so. Please do so. We're just about near the end of our stream, sadly, but if you want to share with us before we raid out, that would be amazing. I'm so sorry, guys. We had a long stream and I have other work to get to, but yeah, this is the fairy that we did today, and we stream again tomorrow. So if you guys wanna like follow and join up again tomorrow, we will be back tomorrow. But yeah, I am so happy with how she turned out. Every month, basically, this is for my Patreon. So every month I share, if you guys look at the mail cover tier in the middle, I share a different print of a fairy, and it also comes on decal paper. So you will receive, oh my gosh, another raid. Guys, thank you all so much. Thank you, Painted King. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. We just got raided by the beautiful Jagged Ruby and Raindrop Races, and now we're getting raided by Painted King. Thank you all so much. Oh, Rosely Tanaka. Thank you guys. So we did this fairy today. I'll show you guys down here. So for my Patreon every month, I draw a fairy and I send my patrons a different fairy for that month. They all have a theme. So this one is the Small Wonder, and she is basically claiming an area of the world as her own and asking you guys to do the same. So last month's fairy quest was on this little decal paper, and it was the body check-in. So she asked us to stretch like a forest creature, move slowly and oddly for 5 minutes, wiggle, curl, sprawl, and name the creature you become. So every month I send my patrons a little, like a journal prompt, or just like something fun to do and look forward to, something very low key and low effort. But yeah, the fairy sends that to you guys. So you get the fairy on this green decal paper. You also get a matching sticker of the fairy, and then you get a print. So this month's fairy will be on the decal paper and the sticker, but this is this month's fairy. Painter King was also working on fairy art. Please share away, and also Raindrop, if you have some work to share with us, please do. We would love to have a look. You follow Jagged Ruby here. Oh my gosh, amazing. Jagged Ruby just showed us the cutest little bumblebee and is apparently turning it into a little figurine. I wanna know when that comes out. So bad. So bad. Alright, we're gonna snooze this ad again. But yeah, so this was done in watercolor today and also for colored pencils. I got new colored pencils today. I got these Prismacolor erase pencils. And I'm so much happier with these. I used to have pastel pencils and they just didn't really work with my different mediums, so I'm much happier with these. You can send a Discord link of what you were working on. You usually don't draw these types of characters. Yeah, please do. My art is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Daisy. Thank you so much. But yeah, lots and lots. You're new here. I can just call you Dozy. It's a beautiful name. Really cute. You're drawn to fairies? What can you say? Have you drawn many fairies, Jagged Ruby? I do apologize, guys. I have terrible hay fever today. It's been not the best, but um, we'll get through. We'll get through. So before I show Painted King's artwork, guys, look at Ruby's. Oh my gosh, look at Ruby's cute bumblebee. I mean, look, he's so adorable, so freaking adorable. And then we also have. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. This is like storybook vibes. Oh goodness, cat! Cat! I never get to see cat streams anymore and it breaks my heart. And the one time cat is streaming, I'm also streaming and you're rating me, cat. This can't be. No. I never watch your streams lately and I miss them so bad. You stream at the wrong times. I'm gonna file a complaint. Thank you so much. This is perfect. I appreciate it. What did you do? We just got 3 reads in a row. We got rated by, this is Jagged Ruby's work. We also got rated by Raindrop Races and Painted King. Thank you so much for the subby. I appreciate that. Speed Razor, thank you. You're hardly on Twitch. No, that's why I never get to see you. This is beautiful storybook style art. Apparently not Painted King's usual, but I feel like it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at. I love how you drew her teeth. She's got eyes like a fly. Look at her eyes. That is so creative. Look at that hat. Oh my goodness. Look at the. What do you call those? Anyway, they're beautiful. And the ladybug. This is so precious. Please tell me you're gonna like finish this one, continue it. Make it like a whole thing. You saw it says that I have a parrot, a Zazu. I can go get him, yeah. Yeah, I can show you guys. Be right back. I'm gonna go grab little Zazu. I'll be just a moment, guys. There we go. He's so cute. Oh yeah, we also got rated by Moondolls today. Thank you, Joe. 4 rates. 4 freaking rates. Look, we have little Zaza here with us. He's happy to be here. So he has two cages. He has one big cage in the studio, and he has another cage in my my lounge room. No, he's an well, he's a ringneck, but he's an Alexandrine parrot. He's the larger one. Are you making sounds? Are you making sounds? You're really cute. You're so cute. Look, we got so many raids. Yeah, so many raids. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, everyone's drawing fairies and like bumblebees. I know. Yeah, he can talk. He says, I can talk. Can you fly? I'm so cute. What you doing, hey? Peekaboo? What else do you say? He does say he's naughty. He does love saying that, especially when he's done something bad. The others are small and grey. So yeah, the Indian ringnecks are quite a bit smaller and have a much, much smaller beak. Zazu has a pretty big beak, don't you, Zazu? And also, the other difference is, do you see the red patch on Zazu's shoulder? The Indian ringnecks don't have that. They're just plain green. No, they don't have the red patch. Yeah, and they also don't have as large of a pink area on their, like the back of their head. So a little bit different. But yeah, he's so pretty. I know, he's so pretty. Dory, you got a clip of him saying yummy. Yeah, if you guys want to hear Zazu talking, it's so hard to get a video of him actually like speaking. So yeah, really difficult. You have a son, Konya? That is so cool. Can you see the Zazu? No, you can't see the Zazu. Only see the fairies. No Zazu. Her name is Pocky. Oh, that is so cute. Is that a real fish tank behind me? Yes, it is. They're my little rancho goldfish babies. Come on. Come on. My little rancho goldfish. There's 4 of them in there. Ponyo, Pipkin, Pitsy, and also Freckles. 4 little goldfish. Zaza gets kind of jealous because when I give them attention, he's like, no, I should be the center of attention. Focus on me. Always focus on me. It's a huge day. I want an even bigger one, actually. Poppy can only say baby and then her bird bevel. That is so precious, though. Does Pocky do any tricks and stuff? I know Sun Conyers really love doing tricks. Where are you going? Hmm? Where are you going? Are you happy to be here? Yeah? But yeah, guys, so tomorrow we'll be working on a commission of Mia Goth, the character, with Jenny. So I'm going to be drawing Jenny as the character Mia Goth. But today we did this little one as I was saying on my Patreon. So if you guys go to my Patreon account, every month you guys get a fairy, a print of my fairy. You also get this fairy quest. And on the back, it has a little journal quest for you to do. So this one was the body check-in. Stretch like a forest creature. Move slowly and oddly for 5 minutes. Wiggle, curl, sprawl. Name the creature you become. So every month there's like a little low effort, it's really cozy little quest to do. And I also send you guys a sticker. So last month's sticker was this body stretching fairy. And this month it's going to be this fairy. So she's going to ask you guys to claim a plot of land. Who needs AI when your assistant can sit on your shoulder? Exactly. She will come like Harry Potter spell and loopy doo, and she will do flips and upside loops down her bar. That is so precious. I don't think you want to drink that water. That is paint sauce, like sauce of paint. Yeah, I don't think it's for you. Zaz is so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, we need some Zazu fan art. Zazu fan art. The other way you guys can support me is through my shop. I run my own shop and I have recently started selling planner inserts as well. So if you guys are into planners, then please check it out because they have a lot of my illustrations on them. But yeah, we do need to prep for tomorrow. So I hang on. Ooh, Twitch logged me out. My goodness. Why the heck? Why am I logged out? Yeah, we can find someone to raid. I will be back tomorrow, my friends. So sometime soon we will be back. Let's see who's on. Where can I send you lovely people to? I got so much lovely support today, guys. Thank you all so much. My friend Feather is on. We did raid Feather last time, so perhaps we raid. We could raid Skyhook. Shall we raid Skyhook, guys? I think so. Skyhook is what is Skyhook doing? Skyhook's not making art though, so perhaps we'll raid Cesar just because Cesar is making art and a bunch of you guys are into art. We'll do art. Heck yeah. But yeah, guys, I will be back tomorrow. We're working on Jenny's commission tomorrow. Contrary to what I expected, but I'm very, very excited. So we'll be working on a self-portrait of Mia Goth for, well, a self-portrait, a portrait of Jenny as Mia Goth tomorrow. So that will be super exciting. And then on Friday, I will be shipping off these Patreon rewards. So if you guys are keen to get one, then please go and have a look at my Patreon if you sign up before the end of the month. This is the fairy that you will receive in the mail. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. It was so lovely meeting you all. I'm so sorry that I am raiding out, but I have so much to do for the rest of today, and I'm already a bit late. So I'll send you guys off to the beautiful Cesar. You can't stop, Jenny. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. Let's go. I'm sending you guys somewhere amazing. Beautiful, beautiful painting by Cesar. So, hope you guys enjoy. I will see you all tomorrow.